Now listening to the Ron Paul Radio Network. Radio for the revolution.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're back. I'm your host, Paco, and you're listening to Occupy the Media. We're at the end of the show, the end of the week, about to be the weekend, get a little break here. And don't forget, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you try to call in into Ron Paul Radio, you won't be able to get through when I'm on because I don't log into the server, unfortunately. I don't know if it's something on my end. But my sound doesn't come in as clear as good, and I want to make sure I come picture perfect for you guys when it comes to the audio. So on Facebook, Paco Elijah, you can chat with me on the chat. I'm trying to get in the chat now. It was kicking me out, so I apologize. We got my guest Chris on the line. You there, man?
Yes, I am, Paco.
Yeah. So what's going on? Any things going on in the Freedom Movement this weekend? I think we got a couple conventions, right?
Yeah, we have a convention going on right now. I believe it's still going on. Well, actually, I'm sure it is with the time difference because I am in Florida. And we got a couple going on. I think we got a couple going on this weekend as well. So, yeah, there's a lot going on right now. I mean, there's going to be little battles going on, not in the physical sense, but in the mental sense. Because we have to have those delegates vote their conscience.
That's what I was trying to tell. That's all I was telling everybody when I was talking about the show. Is like, it's a chess game, man. That's what we're playing. Yep. We were playing a chess game. Mitt Romney all smiling on TV, acting like we're talking about Republicans are coming together. You're lying through your teeth, man. Ain't nobody coming together for you. We're just all Ron Paul supporters are coming together, and we're picking up Republicans that are upset. Unfortunately, George Bush made the Republican Party so unpopular. It's small as mess now. I mean, I think the Boys and Girls Club is bigger than the Republican Party right now. It's
tough, I mean, you can look at the process and look and see, well, Obama gets a Nobel Peace Prize, but, he actually, his drones had actually killed 2 American citizens, and the man gets a Nobel Peace Prize for it. I mean, he's a Democrat, plus the spending and a lot of the other monetary policy issues that his administration has. It really should be shown. You could go on factcheck.org and you could see that information there. And this isn't just some website. This is University of Pennsylvania Annenberg policy. It is it's a award-winning communications school that has a name. And would protect that name. So look at that information and all the information they give. I mean, it's not hard to look and research,
what else I think is funny? I think also funny, because I think it was on the same day, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's kind of funny that Obama announces that he's for gay marriage at the same time Ron Paul's doing these Federal Reserve hearings. Now, I might be crazy, call me a conspiracy theorist, nut job, whatever, but it seems like every time Ron Paul got a major event, it's going to be a big crowd, UCLA, whatever it might be involving Ron Paul. It's like something else always going on. Now Gingrich's going to announce he's endorsing Romney, so we're going to talk about that all day. Santorum endorsing Romney, we'll talk about that all day. Anything to talk about anything else but Ron Paul. And I just put up a video on YouTube earlier today. Obama from Fox News. Paul Ryan said that him and Obama agree when it comes to the wars. They don't want to cut no defense spending, nothing, but they want to cut entitlements though. It's
sickening. I mean, to hear people watch and listen to them do these things. I mean, it's like you say, it's not even a conspiracy theory. I mean, it's there. People might say that. It's probably the easiest thing for people to try to deny the facts and just put it out of their mind because, I mean, that's what ignorance is. Let's be honest. If you can't even consider the facts and they're right there in front of you, that's more your issue than anything else, So we need to have people wake up and we need to show them that, look, they're doing all these things while we're doing these things and they're trying to take away from that because, let's be honest. I mean, gay marriage should be a states' right issue. That should be an individual issue. You have the right to choose what you do as long as it doesn't affect someone else. That's what
I was saying
really matters.
I was saying take away benefits from everybody, no privileges, nothing. Don't the government shouldn't recognize marriage at all. That way, like Ron Paul just said in his interview recently, he was like, that way we wouldn't be having this problem. We could save time and stop talking about this. But you know the media, they want to talk about a bunch of nonsense, get more and more of these Democrat, Republican strategists to come out there and argue. Meanwhile, we got drones everywhere. We're losing our rights. NDAA, Obama signing executive orders to zone the oceans now. I mean, it's getting crazy. We got cops beating homeless man to death. Where's the outrage on that? We got so much stuff going on, but yet they're going to say, this election is going to come down to women. It's going to come down to gay marriage. I think it's going to be real important. Now Romney and Obama have something that they're clearly different on, and Romney might have picked up some votes. That's what they just said. I heard them say that. Romney might pick up some votes, some more votes now, bring the Republican Party together since Obama supports gay marriage. It's like, man, I'm so sick of it, man.
It is sad, man, and it's just like, the presumptive nominee, Mitt Romney, releases a statement the other day saying that they need to get Ron Paul supporters on board so that he can help win the Republican nomination. That's what the spokesman basically, put out in essence. And, it's just comical. I mean, the things that they'll try to do. I mean, if he's the presumptive nominee, then why are you even going to mention the Ron Paul supporters? Because we're not for you. We've never been for you. I mean, it's really plain to see. I mean, you can look on RonPaulTribune.com, and we have an article on there from one of the major Ron Paul. Actually, I believe it's from Ron Paul's campaign website, RonPaul2012.com, and the article goes on to say that Mitt Romney released his budget for military spending, and it's $2.1 trillion. And Obama's for the same year is a little over $1 trillion, and then they said that one of the committees did a report on Obamacare, and they said that they found like a little over $1.5 trillion. So you start doing the math, and that it just about equals out. We're several trillions further in debt with either of these people, and the only person that actually talks about doing real cuts and actually talks about making real progress is the one not getting his voice heard by the media and to the masses. Did you
hear Mitt Romney take a pretty much diss Ron Paul earlier in the week? I reported on that. Mitt Romney was giving a speech somewhere. I forgot where he was at. I can't remember what state it was now. But he was giving a speech, and he said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think it's safe to cut $1 trillion from the debt." Obviously, he's talking to Ron Paul without saying Ron Paul. He said that would hurt the economy really bad. Basically, like, you sounded like Obama. You sound like Democrats now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what party are you running for? It's ridiculous, man. These dudes are so funny. Ron Paul's the only one cutting something. The only one that's really doing Republican, going by Republican philosophy. And these guys are getting exposed that they're not real Republicans, and more regular common folk are going to realize that, wake up, and hopefully more and more are going to join Occupy the Media, Ron Paul Tribune, Libertarian Review. All of us got to come together. I got to get back in contact with some other people I spoken to earlier. So we just got to keep on spreading and keep it moving. And, man, it's tough, though, man, being up all night looking up these articles, staying intact, posting these videos, going out doing tabling events, doing phone from home. But, man, and then you're working on your websites, you're working on the video chat. I'm pretty sure you got a bunch of kinks you got to iron out with that. But we got to keep it moving.
I mean, definitely, we got to keep pushing forward. I mean, there's so many people. I came up with a little idea, and I had luckily for me, I had a great programmer, Jesse, and a great individual, Joe, and the three of us got together, and next, I got in contact with you, and I got in contact with Aaron at LibertarianReview.us, and that's what it is. It's about networking. Because if CISPA came into effect come tomorrow, who knows what could happen? Yep. Who knows how many websites will get shut down because they're called whatever, and and we don't know. And just one quick fact, going back on what you said about the cutting, how they're saying it's not safe for the military or whatever. Ron Paul's only talking about bringing the military budget back to 2006 numbers. So it's not like we didn't have that military